Good afternoon. Welcome in. It's Where the 99 Lead. It's a presentation of the University of Pikeville, where we talk about the University of Pikeville. This program brought to you by the University of Pikeville. I'm Andrew Joyce, joined by the Executive Director of the Miss University of Pikeville pageant, Katina Justice. Welcome in.
Thank you.
Where the 99 Lead, we talk about the 99 steps, landmark historic 99 steps that lead to the University of Pikeville campus, but also from campus back into the community and to the world, where University of Pikeville graduates change the world, one graduate at a time. The University of Pikeville pageant sounds very new, Katina. Let's talk about that and why hosting the University of Pikeville pageant.
This is the very first Miss University
That's
of
why it
Pikeville
sounds
pageant. And we actually did not have a Miss Pikeville College pageant either. This
Right.
will be the first time we've held a preliminary for the Miss Kentucky pageant through the college.
And why bother?
The Miss Kentucky organization is one of the best scholarship programs in the country. Last year, the Miss Kentucky program made available over $3 million of in-kind scholarships and over $40,000 of cash scholarships to the young women of Kentucky. And I wanted the University of Pikeville to be represented at the pageant, as well as to give our young ladies the opportunity to reap the benefits of this program.
Of course, it's a great program, and we've heard a lot about the Miss America pageant and the scholarships that are available. And obviously, the University of Pikeville scholarships are an important part of that university as well. The Miss Kentucky Scholarship Organization, how many other colleges and universities throughout the state participate?
We have contestants from all over the state who represent most colleges, but we actually only have 3 schools who offer closed competitions, which means only students of those schools can participate. That would be U Pike, U of L, and the newest pageant is the Miss UK pageant.
Wow. So the 3 big boys in the state
Yes.
have closed pageants.
Yes.
That brings me to the next question. Who can participate in the Miss University of Pikeville pageant?
You must be a full-time student of U Pike. You have to be at least 17 years old, but no older than 24 by December 31st of the year that you compete. You can never have been married or have a child, and you must adhere to strict character and moral guidelines that are set out by the Miss America organization.
Well, I think we've all heard of the strict guidelines for the Miss America pageant. They're looking for someone that represents Miss America in a tremendous way. Same rules go for the Miss University of Pikeville pageant, I would imagine. And what a great way for any participant to gain some skills like self-confidence and some other skills. Talk about what a student might gain from participating in the pageant.
I always say that if you can manage to get through a Miss Kentucky interview, then you can land any job interview. Right. Because it is a nerve-wracking experience. It's something that takes a lot of preparation and confidence. And in the preparation for a competition like this, you're going to learn stage presence.
Sure.
You're going to develop a lot of communication skills. You're going to have some personal growth as you explore what kind of community service you want to put your energy into, and develop ways that you can become active in your community through that community service.
It sounds a little like a complete college career, all bundled up into preparing for a pageant.
Definitely. All of these contestants are very successful students. They're leaders in their schools. They're leaders on and off campus in different organizations. They're very talented. Unlike the Miss USA system, the Miss America system does feature a talent competition.
Sure.
So we're talking about not only physically fit young women who have the confidence to model swimsuit,
Right.
but are also talented enough to get up and perform and entertain for an audience.
Takes a rare mix of talents and abilities, and obviously confidence. What type of talents do you expect to see in the pageant?
We have 5 contestants, and that will feature 1 clogger, which is
cool.
exciting for this area.
Sure.
1 on-point ballet
Ah.
from a contestant who's had 9 years of training in dance. We have a flute player. We have 1 vocal performance,
Right.
and 1 contemporary dance with gymnastics.
Very, very cool. Why would a University of Pikeville student want to participate in this pageant?
This is a wonderful way to become more involved on campus in the leadership roles that we will offer on campus for the title holder. She'll get scholarship money.
Sure.
She'll get valuable coaching throughout her year of service as she's preparing to represent the school at the state competition. She'll make great networking relationships across the state with the contestants that she meets, the other pageant directors that she meets, and she'll be a good role model for all the other little girls in the community who may want to grow up to someday become Miss U-Pike.
And of course, the winner of the Miss U-Pike pageant goes on to the Miss Kentucky America pageant in Lexington. Scholarship money there, scholarship money on the statewide level, scholarship money on the national level. Someone could nearly fund a college education just from participating in a pageant.
Most of the Miss Kentucky title holders that I have met over the years not only funded their undergraduate degrees, but their master's and doctorate degrees as well.
The competition, the Miss U-Pike pageant, is coming up very soon. Registration entries for that, are they closed for this year?
They are.
So let's talk about next year. If someone wants to prepare, and I assume that we're planning for a next year already, then what would be a time frame if someone wanted to participate, a student wanted to participate next year, then when should they start preparing?
They should start preparing now.
Okay.
It's never too soon to start developing that confidence and those skills that you'll need in competition. I will start taking applications in the fall when school starts back, and we have lots of freshmen who are new to the school who will be qualified to apply. But anyone who wonders if they are physically fit enough to have the confidence to compete in the swimsuit competition, start working out now.
Yes.
And if you have taken piano lessons, voice lessons, and you've neglected that talent while you've been studying and traveling for school, get back to it and develop that talent so that you can be competitive.
They already have a certain talent, whether it be voice, piano, flute, dance, whatever. Those are the type of skills that many start at a very, very young age. Physical fitness is something that it's just a blessing and a lot of hard work. But some other skills, like confidence, like communication skills, those take a little extra effort.
They do, and luckily you have a communications course that you're required to take as part of your undergraduate studies. I would use that as preparation, but take leadership roles in the clubs and organizations that you're a member of. Get up and speak in public. Take charge of a fundraiser. Become a part of whatever that special issue is that's close to your heart, whether it's cancer research, breast cancer awareness, autism awareness, whatever that is. Find an organization, become involved now, and learn as much as you can so that when it comes time for you to explain to the judges why this is important, you'll have all the information that you need.
The answers come easy once you find that. It's Where the 99 Lead. It's a presentation of the University of Pikeville. As we talk about the University of Pikeville, and this afternoon we talked to Katina Justice, the director of the Miss U-Pike pageant. And we've talked about some of the things leading up to. We've talked about contestants. Let's talk about when the competition is.
The competition is Saturday, November the 5th. It's general admission, $10. If you present your U-Pike student ID, you can get in for $7. Cash only, please. I do not have a credit card scanner or debit card reader. And the doors will open at 5 and competition begins at 6.
And that's at Booth Auditorium on the University of Pikeville campus. And you talked about the 5 contestants. Are we privileged to the names of those contestants yet?
Definitely. I'm so proud of these young ladies. They've made this commitment and they've already put a lot of hard work into it. Just the contract alone to be qualified was 22 pages long.
Wow.
That's not to mention the resume and the platform essay that they have to write to submit to the judges for their interview.
Sure.
And then the talent,
Yes.
the shopping, the
Yes.
practice and walking. It's a lot of hard work. One of our contestants is Cassie Robinson. She is a 19-year-old freshman from Lovely, Kentucky. We also have Caitlin Minix, a 20-year-old junior from Salyersville. Alexandria Allen, a 19-year-old sophomore from Oil Springs. Kelly Kilburn, a 22-year-old senior from Hazard, and Hannah McIntosh from Phelps.
Wow. And all University of Pikeville pageant, or all University of Pikeville students. And of course, that's coming up, the University of Pikeville pageant on November 5th. If we've never been to a pageant, maybe we've tuned in to Miss America before, we've tuned into something like that, and this would be a first pageant as a live experience. What can we expect to see?
Well, our host for the evening will be Jill Fraley, our local radio personality and former Miss Kentucky contestant herself.
Right.
The U-Pike School of Dance will feature their dancers in the opening number and different times during entertainment. The contestants themselves will dance in an opening number for your entertainment, so be sure to hoop and holler. They'll introduce themselves, and then we'll get ready for the competition. And the first phase of that would be the swimsuit competition.
Very much like the pageants that we might see on television.
Yeah, just at a smaller school, smaller scale with fewer contestants.
There you go. The Miss University of Pikeville pageant coming to Booth Auditorium, and the community. Obviously, there will be media coverage of the pageant, already gaining that in the first ever Miss University of Pikeville pageant. But how can the community become involved in the Miss U Pike pageant in support of that?
Well, we've been really lucky that we've had several businesses offer to help us already with awards. Hefner's Jewelers, Castle's Jewelers have donated some items for our placeholders, our finalists. Quality Foods is going to make sure we have plenty of water on hand. And the Hampton Inn is graciously going to put up our judges for the night because they all are traveling from out of town. Any business that would like to donate some type of service or product just needs to contact me. We also take cash donations because we would like to offer as much cash scholarship money as we can.
Sure. And of course, the pageant we expect will grow from year to year. Scholarship money would increase from year to year. The first ever. What kind of challenges have you encountered in getting this first U-Pike pageant started?
Well, getting contestants has been a challenge. I actually lost a few contestants because there was a volleyball tournament scheduled for that night, and they had to drop out because they're very dedicated volleyball players and leaders on that team. And then there's the preparation time for the girls. How do they make time to practice their talent, shop for their dress, when they're so busy with school and athletics and supporting other organizations? It's been a big commitment for the 5 girls that have entered the pageant. Another hurdle that I've had to face is not having an actual organization to help me plan it. I've taken people whose skills that I know I need, and I've asked them for their help, and they've graciously helped me. But next year I hope to have an active organization with members and committee chair people that I can kind of delegate some of these duties to.
Certainly sounds like it's not an easy task, and that someone from the outside looking in, okay, we book an auditorium, we have someone stand up front, we talk about the contestants, we read some information, but it's a huge undertaking to put this pageant together, and congratulations to you for being able to pull off the first, and we look forward to its future growth.
Let's keep our fingers crossed that I pull off the first. Thank you.
We'll be there November 5th, 6 p.m., Booth Auditorium on the University of Pikeville pageant. Katina Justice, the executive director of the Miss University of Pikeville pageant, and we look forward to it, certainly.
Thank you.
You've been tuned to We're the 99 Lead. It's a program about the University of Pikeville and the many opportunities provided to its students. It's brought to you by the University of Pikeville. For Katina Justice, director of the Miss University of Pikeville pageant, I'm Andrew Joyce. Good afternoon.